this is Cactus Sodomy, just making a guide for AOD. I'm going to start with gear. You need top range gear, obvious. 10 brews, 8 rock tails to start, Titan, super restore, super prayer renewal, anti-poison, supreme overload, summoning flask. If you have it, you need a planted feet switch, your Excalibur, ring of vigor. You'll need chins. I have a decimation bow instead. You'll need a shield switch or a dark bow. This guide is just to show you how our team does it and help you guys out. All I see is first day guides on YouTube, and there might be better ways to kill the boss, but this is how we do it. Between Zhat's guide and YouTube, I'm going to kind of expect you to know how the boss works, and I'm going to just show you my strategy for it. First, you're going to build to 100% adrenaline and get kind of in the place I am so you can be in either quadrant as you ulti. You see, I'm not at 100% adrenaline right now, but I'm building to 100 right here. He sunshined, so you kind of see what he did. But I'm going to ulti and then attack next, and she's going to summon the Reavers shortly. She summoned the Reavers and pointed towards me, so I want to get out of that. A lot of people stay in their own quadrants, but we get out and the tank takes it because he's already using abilities anyways, defensive abilities. You see the mage right there. The mage binded the Reaver, and then the mage will wait till it moves and voke the Reaver. If you have a few mages, they can take Reavers instead of us trying to kill them. It saves a lot of time. Like I said, this is a slow kill. If you do enough DPS, you will not have to worry about these mage balls coming up. But the mage balls would be right now, and you're just going to move out of the way with them. A lot of people drop them on the symbols, and they go away at 1.8. Now, right now, we're at 2100 or 2.1 mil. I'm going to build to 100 and ulti right here, just like the mage just did. I'm a little behind because I started without 100. But you're going to kill these ice crystals. And if you have planted feet, your ulti should last you mostly to 1.8 mil. Ice crystals are dead. Help with other ice crystals. Get back in your quadrant and take your minion. So I've got my minion. Make sure to anticipate before you take the minion. And it should be about 1.8 because everyone is ulted right now or onslaughting. And then we always run southeast instead of trying to lure middle, because luring middle, it's kind of difficult and things just happen. If you do southeast, you're consistent. As you see, our kills are so fast anyways. Here you want to get on. One guy takes all the minions, and he'll be stunned a lot. No big deal. You get your mech gems out, and if you can, you ulti again. That's why a lot of people onslaught what I just did. But you can ulti again, build up to any threshold you can and use them. If you can't, just use your thresholds and soul split, because the one guy takes all the minions, so no one's getting stunned and everything. And if you don't have a minion, you take the first pool. You see the center of the room right there. So those two people take first pool. It will do 7k damage if you don't have a minion, but that's the fastest way to kill those minions. That's a big part right there. Oh, that was a lucky pool right there, by the way. Anyways, now it's just DPS, and you have to worry about smokes and ices. And you're going to want to overload right here on a fast kill. Or, I think I overloaded at the start. But anyways, you build up to 100. Do as much damage as you can right here. And there will be a smoke coming. Oh, sorry. This one's not smoke. This one's getting the pool. Sorry, silence there. I didn't miss that, but as long as a couple people take it, it's not too big a deal. A lot of times not everyone takes it anyways. But right here you're going to see a north smoke or an east smoke. That was a north smoke, that means it's coming from the north. If you have an east smoke, then it's coming from the east or west. With a north smoke, you want to be on the east or west wall ideally, and with an east smoke, you want to be on the north or south wall. Another pool, so we try to go get in the pool. And right here, you're going to see me get iced. And you want to, when you get iced like this, you want to stay away from the group, or you will cause more damage. There will be 3k bleeds instead of 2k bleeds. So you want to freedom and get away from everyone. That's why I just kind of stopped where I was at, because I knew they'd be down to 600k, and at 600k, we will take pillars. And right here, if you can, you'll anticipate at the start. You see those bleeds, and this will be the shadows coming down at you. I think there's shadows in this skill. We don't always get shadows because the tank runs it right, I believe. Um, we must not have got shadows here. Anyways, there's shadows you gotta avoid. There's like 4 of them. And you just kill the pillar, it's dead. We don't always get all the specs because we kill the boss so fast. But I freed him that. If you would have been anticipated, I wouldn't have got stunned right there. See this bomb? We run the bombs into each other. If you get a blue bar above your head, you just run the bomb to the center and then run it back out to the outside. But we run them right into each other because the tank keeps it far enough away that we don't have to worry about her being in an attacking distance, and the bombs do 0 damage to us. So we just kill the pillars. On Shadow and Ice are the only ones you have to worry about for pillars. You don't want to get shadowed or iced, especially not both. So keep your freedom available before ice is done. This one actually just drains prayer, not a big deal. And after this pillar is over, you are ready for the last 600k, which is straight DPS. Everyone builds to 100 in ultis here. And just remember, see that guy that with blue above his head right there? He just ran his bomb. And normally I stay in a lot longer than he did, because he could have DPS for another couple seconds or built more adrenaline. And I always surge either out or back, depending on how close it is. Maybe this guy will do it. But when it gets down to like 200k, 100, 150k, you definitely just want to build your adrenaline back up and get brewed up and everything. Full health, full prayer, so you can go in for the next kill and not have to stop in between kills and dummy. Right after the fight is over, which it's going to be over in a second, all you do is switch to your dark bow or shield so you can do defensives and stall your adrenaline. This makes the kills way faster. Don't forget to shut off your scrimshaw, because then you'll have to bank and you'll forget your scrimshaw was off, then you won't have your shield and you'll lose adrenaline. I do that a lot. But thank you for watching. I know this is kind of not a great guide, but I hope you learned something from it. I know there's better ways to do things. I know I have things to learn. I saw a bunch of things I did wrong, but if there's any questions at all, do not be afraid to ask. Thank you.